The Chicago Bears come out with a victory over the Cleveland Browns 31-3. They take care of business. Y'all know me, C Dub, Big Kev, Haize on the way, and my man Stevo gonna talk about it, break it all down. But before we do, you already know. You gotta hear the music first.
Hey.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm your host there, Bobby, joined by Big Kev, C-Dub, and Steve-O with Haize on the way. Y'all already know, man. We celebrating the dub today. The Chicago Bears getting a victory over the Cleveland Browns at home with a couple more home games on the way. But we talk about this one right now. 31-3 from the Chicago Bears, man. I am extremely excited. I'm extremely turned up and happy that the Chicago Bears have a 10-win season as a Chicago Bears podcaster, because we have seen blunder after blunder after blunder. But before we talk about what we think about what this game was like, y'all know we gotta turn up. Let's go.
Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Hey. Oh, bro, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey. Let's go.
Hey. Shout out to my crew, man. Shout out to my brothers. Man, look, it's just dubs every single way that you look. You look left, right, that's a dub.
Fucking go.
Dub. Dub. C-Dub, you called this game, brother. We coming to you first. How you feeling about this game, bro?
Hey, excuse me, bro, but I'm gonna boast a lot in this take. A lot of people thought that the Cleveland Browns had a slight chance to even make this a competitive game. I thought there was no chance in hell. They are not a good team. We are a really good football team. If you look at the stats, they didn't have a chance in any statistical category. The Chicago Bears beat them on the ground. The Chicago Bears beat them in the air. The Chicago Bears beat them defensively in the air, defensively on the ground. Special teams with Cairo Santos. But I want to shout out DJ Moore. He finally counted. He was cooking today. He was cooking. I don't know if they made a effort to make him more in the passing game. I just felt he won his battles today, and he came up in a big way. Luther Burton and Colston Loveland are the future. They the ones with the best hands on this team. Shout out to this Bears defense. This defense played their best game of the season when you needed to in the most inferior team in the Cleveland Browns. Caleb Williams was incredible today. I think he made some great passes. It could have been, the stats could have been better. He had some drops. He had a couple missed throws, but he had some drops. He had some false starts that stopped some of the drives that was going on out there. But all in all, this is how I thought it was going to go. This Cleveland Browns team did not have a chance against the Chicago Bears team. And this just proves to a lot of this national media out here, think before you motherfucking talk. Shedeur Sanders can't even stand next to Caleb Williams. Bears win. Dubs in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, like just the overall synopsis of today's game. The Chicago Bears went out there and did what they're supposed to have done several times this season, but we'll take it today. We're playing meaningful football in December. We got double-digit wins, and I got to shout out the defense. They gave up 3 points today. They gave up 3 points, and the only reason they gave up those three is because the Bears went for it on fourth down and gave Cleveland a short field. Other than that, it would be 31-0 or more. Um, Listen to this, Bobby. The Bears had 5 sacks today on defense, but they had 15 quarterback hits. 15
Damn.
quarterback hits from the Chicago Bears today. We knew that the Cleveland offensive line came in banged up today. We wanted the Bears to show that they won no holes, and they did it. They did it on defense. Offensively, you got to give credit to Ben Johnson, with the exception of the start to the game where he did the play action run or the play action play. They ran the ball and they passed the ball with efficiency. You had 33 runs, 28 passing attempts, and it led to a pretty phenomenal game from the Chicago Bears. Now, Caleb did get sacked 3 times, but we didn't give up that record, baby. My man Miles Garrett is going to have to go get it next week. You saw DJ Moore, Luther Burden, Coastal Love, and Cole Kmet come out and play really, really well. Olamide got to figure it out. 3 targets, no catches for him. Shame on him from that. And the running game was solid. DeAndre Swift had another great game. 2 touchdowns for him today. It was quiet 2 touchdowns. Gotta love what we saw from the Chicago Bears offensively and defensively.
Steve-O?
Gee, I'm just sitting back and I had to think when's the last time we won 10 games. I was 18, 25 now. And then I had to really think, I'm like, how many times I've seen this team win 10 times? Only 6 times. This is the 6th time I've seen it. 2006 and 2005, 2010, 2012, 2018, and this year. That's crazy. But the crazy part about it is, and I was just telling my people about it when it comes to other organizations in the city, the reason why I've always been so irritated with the Bears is all because all we had to do is get the fuck out our own way. Just get out of your own way and hire people that know what they're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the result you get when you just let people do what they're good at. You go out there and find people that's good at football, that know football better than you do. And in 1 year, basically 1 year, you done flip this shit around. And it's crazy to say that because I've never seen an offensive line get turned around in 1 year.
Bro.
Alice May was doing a lot of offside, a lot of signage and trades, but you got it done. You sat there. I didn't necessarily understand your vision in the draft a couple times throughout the years with Ryan Poles. Seeing the vision now. You also showing me that you can go out there and find people like Kyle Monangai out there and take a chance on Luther Burden, who would have had 100 yards if he didn't get hurt. Like this, all I can say is this is what happens when you finally, from all phases down, management, organization, ownership, GM, president, coaching, players, y'all all bought in, and that's the result you get.
I agree with all you guys 100%. I think that the Chicago Bears, when you look at the way that they took care of business today, it just makes you appreciate the change in structure. We went out there and we got Kevin Warren, who was a guy that was a Big Ten guy, and had some sayings with Minnesota as well. And you bring him in. Then you look at Ryan Poles, and there's a lot of stuff that was questionable from him. But then you say, hey, what are you doing? And then you go out there, you wait 1 more year, and you go out there and land the hottest coaching candidate on the market in Ben Johnson.
Wow.
And he's not perfect. He's not perfect. He still give us a headache over here on Chicago Bears Central. But then you look at the alignment from the top all the way down to the quarterback, and you say, we are proud to be Chicago Bears fans because y'all are competing. Y'all are taking these games seriously. And I want to give credit to the veterans in the locker room. Grady Jerry. That's why you go out there and pay money for that guy. Kevin Bayard, Joe Tooney. That's why you go out there and pay these guys this type of money, whether we agree or disagree to the stats on the stat sheet. This is the veteran leadership that you want in your locker room to understand that, yeah, it's gonna be cold as hell. But at the same time, we need to go out there and take care of business because the next 4 games before this game, 3 of the last 4 is at home. We have to take care of home turf. And the Chicago Bears went out there and beat the brakes off the Cleveland Browns. Wasn't perfect, wasn't our best game of the season, but up until this point, you look at that situation and you say 31-3, they took care of business.
Amen.
Yep.
They didn't allow this team to go out there and feel themselves. They didn't allow this team to go out there and feel like they have a chance. They took care of business and won the football game. C-Dub, I'm coming to you on this one. C-Dub, Caleb Williams had himself a game. And right now, people have been pointing into the under 60% percentage. Caleb Williams today, 60% completion percentage, 17 of 28 for 242 yards and 22 in 2 touchdowns, excuse me. How do you think Caleb Williams performed today, C-Dub?
I think Caleb's was really good today. He hit some passes down the field. What's more impressive, he was hitting some of the layups today easily. That if you weren't paying attention, you probably missed that. Caleb should be settling in, bro. He's been quarterback for going over 25 games now, way over 25. He's gonna be starting to mold into what he's gonna be. He's not there yet, but he's gonna start getting more consistent in some of these games. I would like to say that I said that the Cleveland Browns, they had Myles Garrett, but they wasn't good as everybody were saying. They was missing Denzel Ward out there, the second best defender on the Cleveland Browns. And I thought Caleb can get whatever he wanted to out there. Whatever he wanted, he could get out there. That pass in the back of the end zone to DJ Moore was absolutely crazy.
Filthy.
The guy's going to be a superstar. He's not there yet, but the guy is going to be an absolute superstar.
Big Kev, what you got?
Get y'all shots ready. Chicago Bears. Listen, man.
My man sticking it. He said he's still taking the shots. Let's
you
go.
already know. Like, listen, because Caleb been taking shots all year. He's probably the most criticized young quarterback in the NFL. Right now.
You could say the.
He is. He's the most criticized, the most scrutinized young quarterback in the league. And the Chicago Bears are a winning team. And it's almost like pundits just don't like to see it. Like they came into the season expecting the Chicago Bears to be the same old Chicago Bears, especially after last season when you had all these people saying that the Chicago Bears was set up for success and Caleb Williams had the best situation for any rookie in his. Shut up. And for all you plus minus people out there, the Chicago Bears are now positive in the plus minus by a lot now because they won 31-3.
Bitch.
They might be plus 28 in the plus minus or something in that range. Caleb did what he was supposed to do. No turnovers. He did get sacked 3 times, but they weren't bad sacks. He wasn't taking sacks when he needed to be putting points on the board. I'm not mad at Caleb Williams' effort today, nor am I mad at Ben Johnson's effort today, with the exception of the first drive. Aside from that, the Chicago Bears went out there and did what they were supposed to do. Now, second quarter, fourth quarter, didn't score much, but that is what it is. You took care of business versus a bad team, a team that was inferior to you. And that's all we can ask for. So shout out to the Chicago Bears. Shout out to the squad right here on Chicago Bears Central. And shout out to the chat. Cheers to you guys.
Steve-O, and then we're gonna get to Haize.
What's the question? I ain't gonna lie. Philip Rivers on my TV screen is throwing me the fuck off. I'm sorry. What's the question?
The question is, how do you think the Caleb Williams performed today? He performed at 60%. He completed 60% of his passes today. What do you think about Caleb Williams' performance?
It was good enough. Like he did some. First of all, he does some spectacular shit every game, but this was the first time I could honestly say on the very few cases where I could say he played a full complete game. Like, don't get me wrong, there were some times, especially in that second quarter, where he had those two drives, and it was both on him and being on some throws that was just a little bit out of the area or a little bit late on several situations. But like I said in the game, and like I said in the pregame, one thing we know about Caleb, you don't have to just necessarily, okay, let me get him right. He gonna get himself right eventually. And once he got himself right and locked in, he never got off of it. He was locked in. You was confident. You didn't see the jittery feet. You seen him out there. He felt like he could make every single fucking throw out there. And when you have that mindset, that's when you get that type of ball that DJ got in the third quarter for that crazy ass touchdown. That was a complete. I'm that nigga, and I trust DJ gonna go get it.
Facts.
So once you start thinking like that, this is the type of game where it boosts your confidence, where you can go start taking your game into the next level, which is perfect, especially who we playing them bitch ass niggas up north next.
For sure. Haize joining us. What up, brother?
What's going on,
Hey,
fam?
first and foremost, give us your thoughts on the game in total, and then talk about the performance from Caleb Williams, who was a little bit iffy the last few games when you talk about completion percentage, but now in this game went over 60% completion percentage in this game.
I think overall in this game, this was a very sound game called on both sides of the ball. I think Dennis Allen and Ben Johnson knew exactly what they wanted. They knew the weak spots of this Browns offense and defense, and they took advantage of it. And it felt like this is the first game where it felt like we completely dominated from start to finish. We didn't let up, even though we stopped scoring there in the second quarter a little bit. It was the only quarter we didn't score in, but we didn't let them score either, right? So we took care of the business that we needed to take care of. We ran the ball enough. The run balance and pass balance in the first half was really, really good. And of course, it got a little off in the second half, but because you're up by a large margin. As far as Caleb Williams, I think we got to talk about this more often. In the first half of this game, almost every time Caleb threw the ball, we got a first down. He was 12 of 18 and averaged 15.8 yards per completion in the first half of this game. That's crazy to average almost 16 yards per completion in a whole half. And for one touchdown, he was only sacked once. He had a QB rating of 120 in the first half of this game. Got a little bit more normal in the second half of this game. He went 5 of 10 for 52 yards, another touchdown. But what do we talk about with Caleb? Didn't turn the ball over. No interceptions. He did fumble it, but we recovered that fumble. So no actual turnovers in this one from Caleb. I think this is one of those games, especially after a rough couple of games and a loss last week against the Green Bay Packers. You needed this against this type of team. Now, Caleb got to get ready because we need this type of Caleb for a full 4 quarters against the Packers. We saw it in the second half, but we need to see it for a full 4 quarters next week.
100%, brother. And then with the Cleveland Browns, the Chicago Bears defense, 18 to 35.
Dominant.
For Shedeur Sanders for 177 yards, 3 interceptions, held the run game to just 50 yards total. 50 yards total. C-Dub, you called this game. How you feeling about your Chicago Bears defense?
Oh, it was the best game they've played this season. They got after the quarterback. They turned the ball over. Shout out to Dennis Allen. He really made Shedeur Sanders look like a rookie. His first time this season in the 3 games that he's played in.
This is his 5th game.
the fifth game he played in. I just like the energy of the defense. It looked like they was out there to prove a point. They went out there and performed the game plan to a T. Shout out to those guys, especially an extra shout out to the defensive line. I don't think we have anything over 3 sacks. Maybe we got one other game where we have more than 3 sacks, but we get 5 sacks this game. This is something that we need more on the regular, more consistently if we want to compete in the playoffs.
Definitely.
So let's hope they can continue this. I like what I've seen from this defense and the Cleveland Browns. Not to, I'm gonna stop capping. They have really been good. They've been good with Shador when with moving the ball up the field a little bit. So don't dismiss this performance by the Chicago Bears here.
Bruh,
Show.
my bad. Matthew Stafford bogus. But listen,
Boy,
the
you
defense
struggling.
That boy dying.
That sickness
Bro.
is hurting.
the defense showed up today. Listen, I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to do the game today. So shout out to you all.
Shout out to you, nigga.
Listen, I don't feel bad.
Hey, don't try to do the Bulls game. Get some rest, bro.
No, I'm good, bro. Like I honestly feel fine. It's just that the voice is still
Your
recovering.
voice is
Yeah,
terrible.
the voice is recovering. But defensively, bro, 15 quarterback hits, insane.
That's
Insane.
what I asked for.
Listen, we also asked for like multiple sacks and we got the sacks, but the pressure, because we've seen the Chicago Bears get there but not get there all season long. All season long, the Bears have gotten to the quarterback but didn't get to the quarterback. Today they did it. It's a rookie quarterback. It was a banged up offensive line. They did what they were supposed to do, and they also did what they do all season by taking the ball away. And he should have had a fumble as well. The referees tweaked on that one. I don't know
Yeah.
what
My
he was
mama.
thinking, but we should have had a fumble. I have nothing bad to say about this. This is probably a first all year, but I have nothing bad to say about the Chicago Bears defense today. They did it. They basically pitched a perfect game.
Shout out to Kel.
Steve-O?
Bro. First of all, Kevin Knock, who y'all don't know his name, but he in charge of the linebackers. He got these niggas playing.
Yeah.
D'Amico Jackson had a hell of a game for sure. He
Yeah.
got a pick, and I think he also got he got something else. He had 2 big plays today, I know. But for our linebackers to step up, and we still not healthy, we still don't got Tremaine back. For Amen to have games that they've been having, for D'Amico to come in and have the games for they haven't. I know we give a lot of a lot of credence and a lot of credit to Al Harris for the DBs, but we got to give the credits to Kevin and the rest of the and DA for having these linebackers playing the way they are, because
Steve-O.
D'Amico was a 3rd, 4th string linebacker.
Steve-O, DeMarco had 7 total tackles, 1 sack, 2 pass deflections, and 1 QB hit.
All over the place.
Just to help you.
What about Jackson? Who's Jackson? What's his name?
DeMarco
Yeah, that's
Jackson.
DeMarco
That's what
Jackson.
we were just
Oh,
saying.
Same play.
Kev, where were
Same
you
play.
at?
Wait,
Welcome to
wait.
the conversation.
Wait, because he also had.
Same play.
Wait a second. I only
Same
said
player.
that because he also had an interception, and that wasn't mentioned.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, he had 2 big plays. So it was the sack,
And the sack.
the sack interception as well of the 7 tackles and the deflections as well. He was all over the place. Like, he's straight up all over the place. And like, to get that out of him, and he, like I said, him being the 3rd, 4th string linebacker, credit to Kevin and the rest of this D line unit, but also credit to the DBs as well. We got 2 takeaways. CJ with the game ceiling, but that pick by Jalen Johnson
It's
just
crazy.
don't make no fucking sense.
Insane.
I've never in my life seen a no look pick.
Bro.
Okay, that's literally what it is, a no look pick. But to the D line, I mean, this is all we've been asking for. Get pressure, touch the quarterback, and shit will happen. We already know this. The rest of this defense is opportunistic, so they're gonna go out there and try to make plays. All you gotta do is make it a little bit difficult and not have them back there just sitting there calm, not worried, and sitting there picking your defense apart, because even then we still gotta clean up some shit, because for some reason on 3rd down that means somebody gonna be open. Gotta fix that shit up. But outside of that, defense played a sound game. Like they've been like they have moments where they play well, but they don't necessarily play a sound game. They played a sound game. They control the clock because they didn't allow them to run and they didn't allow them to pass that many. He did give up some big plays, but outside of that, you lock their ass down.
And you're right, Trav Allen. We also had a couple of drop
Yep,
interceptions, honestly.
that's a fact.
Drip.
I think you got to look at this game, and a couple things stand out, right? One, 15 QB hits today. 15 QB hits, 5 sacks, 3 interceptions, right? Like this was we gave Shador Sanders a welcome to the NFL moment if I've ever seen one, bro.
Right.
Like this was truly a welcome to the NFL moment because like say what you will about him. He had a QB rating of 12 in the first half of this game. Finishes with a QB rating of 30 because he does start moving the ball better in the second half of this game. And no knock on Shador. Like, I hope Shador has a great career, all that type of stuff. But this was one of those games where they said, all right, Shador, you're going to have to show us something. And he didn't really show us much. And the Bears took care of him. No touchdowns in this game at all. They don't even sniff a touchdown on the ground or in the air today. This was a dominant performance. And Dennis Allen, after not calling a great game against the Packers, especially down the stretch of that game, calls a great game. Perfect game plan for what we needed to do against this Browns team. And I think it's important, too, to take care of business in this win. You walk out of this game, other than Roma Dunze re-aggravating something, you walk out with nobody really getting hurt because we got a hell of a test on a short week. We are back on the football field in 6 days.
Yeah.
6.
Yep. So, Haize, I'm going to continue with you. What's something in your opinion that the Chicago Bears can take from this game in preparation for next week game versus the Green Bay Packers?
Balance and execution. It's not going to be as cold next week. It's actually going to be pretty warm. I think it's supposed to be in like the 40s next week for the game.
40s or 50s.
Yeah, so it's not going to be nearly as warm. The wind shouldn't be crazy either, so you should be able to have really good balance. We ran the ball 33 times today. We passed the ball 28 times. That's about where the Bears need to be. We don't have to be a pass-first team. We need to be a run-first team regardless of what the weather is. But with Caleb performing this way, when the ball feels like throwing a boulder, right, in the cold, you've now set the expectation. Like, you finished the game, other than the last pass, but you played really good in that second half against Green Bay. You need that for a full 4 quarters. We saw closer to a full 4 quarters of that for Caleb in this game against a well-inferior opponent, but this is what builds that confidence, right? Like, that's what builds that confidence for players, and you need that. You got a wake-up call. You now got your confidence win. Now you got 3 games against all teams fighting for playoffs. Let's go out here and get it.
For sure. C-Dub, what you thinking?
It's got to be the pass rush going against the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love. We got 5 sacks today, 15 pressures, as you guys stated. I think that was most of the problem. Last game that we played against Green Bay, he was able to sit back there and kind of dissect the Bears a little bit in that game. And if we had 15 pressures and 5 sacks, maybe the outcome would have been a little different. So I'm really praying that this pass rush can travel and go on to the next game against the Green Bay Packers.
Kev?
I'm going with execution. Last week, the Chicago Bears were in the position to tie the game and force overtime, and they didn't execute. Today, they executed. They were 3 for 4 in the red zone. They rushed for another 140-plus rushing yards. Those are things they didn't do the right way last week versus Green Bay. If you go out there and you execute the game plan, and you have a good game plan to execute, two sides of the same coin, the Chicago Bears should beat Green Bay at home. Just execute.
Steve-O, what you got for us?
It's a mixture of just execution and confidence because that's all it was. To me, walking away from, like we all felt, I think walking away from Green Bay, we didn't feel no type of way. I mean, it slipped through our fingers, but we right there. And then to come back and solidify, like, yeah, we was right there. This game confirms it. This just happens when we play it cleaner and we actually work on the things that we've been needing to and just making the fucking plays work. catching the ball, finishing the play, executing. Once you do that, once you see all those things go together on top of stacking the confidence that you've been building this entire season, you can walk into Soldier Field next week against Green Bay like we finna whoop y'all ass now. That's what I walk away from it, because like when you have a different level of confidence, it changed the ways you play. And especially from the quarterback position. I think this game more than anybody, it did a lot for Caleb.
I would agree with you, Steve-O. And I love whatever all the fellas on this panel said today. Me personally, I'm looking at execution. Like Steve-O said. It's imperative that the coaching staff and the players go out there and execute what is being called at that moment in time. We seen plays to where you look at wide receivers running into each other. We've looked at plays and moment in time to where you see Jalen Johnson get killed on a certain play on a short slant. The Chicago Bears, the way that they handle business in the second half, needs to be present in the first half.
Yep.
It needs to be present in the first half. Absolutely. The way that this team can lean on somebody, the way that this team can go out there and exert and place emphasis on the way that they want to handle the football game has to be prevalent in the first half.
Yeah.
There's no more excuses. You have majority of your last 3 games now at home. You have to take care of business. That's what it comes down to. Because there's going to be an 11 win team that is going to be stuck at the playoffs. The Chicago Bears have to make sure and enforce their will to make sure it's not them.
Mm-hmm.
You have an opportunity. I'm so excited that us on Chicago Bears Central, we have an opportunity to look at this win and say, damn, we won 10 games this season and we're not losing.
Shit is wild.
Let's go ahead and punch our ticket to the playoffs.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and punch our tickets to the playoffs to give ourselves a chance.
KJ talk about why everybody so laid back. Nigga, we tried that with conserve energy.
Nigga,
We got a whole nother game to call.
I'm about to
bro.
say, yeah,
I
we
can,
tried.
For real.
I can barely talk right now. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
I mean, we beat
Yeah,
the
man, got
Browns,
no
bro.
voice.
Like
Yeah.
it'd be different if we beat
Yeah.
the Packers like this. You would be
It
seeing
would
a
be
lot
lit.
different energy.
We would be
right?
lit.
Oh, we beat
Like-
the Packers next week. We turn the fuck up.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
but it's different.
I
Like,
might,
keep in
I might
mind,
smoke
like,
a joint if we beat
It's like we supposed to do this.
exactly. Like this was a win that we were supposed to do. The Bears took care of business. They did what they should have done today, and that's great. Like they deserve acknowledgement for that. We're not finna turn the fuck up and act like we just beat the damn Packers.
Facts. We need to go ahead and get this victory. And me personally, I'm not satisfied yet, y'all.
Nope.
You shouldn't
No,
be.
no,
I'm not
absolutely
satisfied
not.
until we punch our ticket. That's
Nope.
just me.
Yeah. That ain't just you. I'm with you.
I'm not satisfied yet until we punch our ticket into the playoffs.
I agree with
Because the Chicago Bears have an opportunity to go out there and do something great. They do. Since 2018, we have not been in the playoffs. So I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. But at the end of the day, I'm happy for this win. But at the end of the day, we got to take care of business with these last few games being at home. That's what we have to take care of.
Oh, bro.
Any final thoughts from the fellas before we get into the super chat?
Oh no, man.
Bears
Let's
win
keep
in this
going,
bitch.
man. I told y'all we was gonna bust their ass, bro. What the fuck?
you. Matthew Stafford out there tweet.
You did just throw it. Hey, wait, I did want to say something. 9 more touchdowns for Caleb to break 30 and 850 yards to break 4,000 yards.
Hey,
got
I
three
already
games to
won
do
my
it.
bet.
3 more
Shout out to
games.
Caleb Williams. He got me paid. 100 flipped to 300. We in now.
Let's
Shout
go.
out
Get
to you,
that
bro.
bread. Get that bread.
I ain't giving
No,
nobody.
we made the playoffs in 20. Hold on, we made the playoffs in 2020, but we did not win 10 games.
Hey, I ain't giving nobody nothing.
Shout out Oso. We appreciate you on the super chat, big dog. You popped
I
two
gotta
of
get
them
into
out.
that right now. C-Dub.
Okay.
We got Oso in the chat. He said, shout out to the folk on the Hustlers. Y'all already know. If you in Chicago, you know what that
Shout out
means.
290.
And then he already said, let's go Broncos and Lions. P.O.P. Hold it down. Y'all talking about.
Man for life.
Whoever playing the
Hey, rest in peace to
49ers.
that young lady, man.
Oh, bro.
She was cold.
We need the 49ers to lose too. Fuck them.
But shout out to the general. He said Ben is a rookie head coach with 10 wins. Remember, last time that happened, Matt Nagy had 12 wins, and we were never the same. The locker room is different. They really believe in Ben compared to Club Dub.
Oh yeah, they was throwing little balls and shit, like a little party and shit.
Little debutantes.
They turned that was crazy.
You already know. But hey, we out here. I think Ben Johnson different. Me personally, I think Ben Johnson different.
I think he different.
It feels different.
I think Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson won hiding behind a Hall of Fame coach.
Hey, Blazing Titan, we appreciate you, bro. Rest in peace to Grandma.
For sure.
Oh,
shout out to Blazing Titan. He said this was a great win. Lost my grandma, who was a big Bears fan, so this win was for her. Bear down, y'all. Hey, man, look, this is why I say enjoy your family, bro.
Oh, bro.
Love your family, bro. Me and these fellas up here on this podcast right now, we may have our differences, but it's all love.
Oh, bro.
I love these guys up here.
Oh, bro.
We might not always see eye to eye, but I love these guys right
Bobby,
now.
you don't see eye to eye with nobody, nigga.
Shut up.
Yeah, Bobby definitely staring at some belly buttons.
It was bad. And you in bags, nigga.
Mind your business. But I always say, man, shout out to my family. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to the group of black men that we have put together to push this thing forward. That's all. That's what I lean on heavily.
Amen.
But hey, shut your ass up, Kev. Put time out. Shout out to Oso with another super chat. He said they moved our shit to Saturday, gang. You already know.
It was always supposed to be Saturday.
You already know. Shout out to
That's
SR Mr. J.
Yeah.
He said nothing.
Nothing.
Leave words, brother. Leave words. He did give another one. And he went out there and said, sent a $9.99 super chat and said that the Browns might be an inferior team, but the defense is number 2 in the NFL now. So the Bears' offensive production, especially Caleb's against the team, is damn impressive. Steve-O, you look like you was ready to say something. What you got?
I was just agreeing. That's a fact. That's literally a fact. They were saying that before the game, how this defense ain't no slouch all the way around.
For sure.
Hey, that's funny. This is funny,
Lawrence
bro.
is hilarious, bro. Y'all gonna be drunk as fuck.
No, we ain't.
Words
I gotta go cook, gang. I gotta go cook.
Yeah, bro. You can't.
No, I'm talking about him.
You can't play no cussing.
Him and his
game
wife has a drinking game based on how much we curse.
That's not a good idea.
I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Y'all try to have kids fucking watching.
Listen, I will use that to say this. Everybody, the Bears just got a victory. All y'all women or some of y'all men, I don't know what y'all do in your personal life. Everybody, they forehead should be touching a lot of belly buttons this evening. Is all I'm gonna say.
Oh, bro.
What?
Celebrate the right way.
Celebrate the right
Everybody
way.
should be happy. Go to sleep happy.
Foreheads on belly buttons.
And some of the men. What?
I mean,
Rob,
there's some people in the chat that like men. They gotta do their thing. Like Evie. She ain't got no woman putting a forehead on her belly button. It's her husband.
Yeah. Kev, you look Okay.
Why you look surprised?
Hey, we go get up out of here for
Hey,
this shit.
y'all gotta hit Kev with the big words. Why you look flabbergasted, bro?
You little
Because I'm trying to
flabbergasted.
figure out.
Or if they're eating it from the back, forehead on butt cheeks. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm trying to figure out why her man's belly button would be touched by his forehead in any capacity. Like, what is she doing to him?
Hey, Joe, it's time to go, bro.
Do you really not understand the euphemism?
It's Kev and Haize.
Kev, you know English, right?
You can't get him too much camera time before it's over. But hey,
Come on, Broncos.
anybody
man.
got anything left?
Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, baby.
Fuck the haters, bro. We still alive. Take another shot, by the way, because I just said fuck.
This is shit right here, Kim. Kim, crazy game.
That's
But
crazy.
hey, that is it from us, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. The fellas have said what they have said. And we go out this Sunday with the victory over the Cleveland Browns. And now it is officially Packers week. We are never, ever give any credence to the Green Bay Packers.
Fuck Green Bay.
Y'all make sure y'all get ready for Haize to drop this fire throughout the week and make sure that we ready to go out there and knock out a Green Bay Packer. It's low. It's low.
Oh, my mama.
But that is it from us today. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Chicago Bears Central. Hit that like
Wait,
button.
you ain't playing the juke? You ain't playing the juke music? What we doing?
We did it at the beginning.
Yeah. Y'all know I don't be here at the beginning. How you gonna play the juke music at the beginning? You know I gotta do bleach
We
report.
can play it again.
It was a super chat, Haize.
Hey, FGB in the chat on y'all way out. FGB in the chat on y'all way out. We coming to, they gotta come see us. Let's go. Let's rock, baby.
Enjoy up, Illinois.
Hey.
Bear down.
Oh, bro.
Let's go. Hey.
Damn, Nate. Ooh.
Hey.
Okay, we ain't never made it this far before.
Damn.
Hey!
Hey, they snapped. They snapped.
That's
We
crazy.
just saying, man. Hey, we just saying. Bear down, Chicago Bears.
Oh, my mama.
Chicago Bears Central has never seen a winning season until now. We love this. Y'all should love this. That's all we saying. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all. Make sure you go ahead and hit the chat, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to be a part of the mailbag episode, the number to do
throwing
is
that thing.
773
That mug is not say throwing.
9336.
This is
You may
thwopping.
hear C-Dub say he throwing that thing.
That motherfucker did not say
You
throwing.
may hear Go DJ.
That was a
But
different
hey,
language.
That is it from us today, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all already
FGB.
know. Chi-Town up and bear down, baby. We
FGB.
gonna
Let's
catch
go,
y'all
squad.
on the next
FGB.
show.
FGB.